Hey, today I am talking about these Crown Northampton Woodford desert boots. These are in brown kudu suede, and I'm doing air quotes around the suede there, which I'll get to later, just because with the information I've been able to find, these are actually a full grain, not a split grain, which would make them a rough out as opposed to a suede, but we'll get into that later. The Woodford is a 1950s style chukka boot. So in terms of design, you know what to expect. It's got two eyelets, ankle height upper, natural crepe sole, all the calling card staples of a desert boot. But aside from the classic design, that at this point I think we can all agree is a timeless boot, just never seems to fall out of favor. Crown Northampton has made some really important choices with the materials that kind of take these to the next level. Crown Northampton's been making luxury footwear in England for well over a century, since 1908. They're 5 generations deep. They use tried and true manufacturing methods and just source out only the best materials. In this case, the desert boots are constructed with a number 10 stitch down method. The number 10 just referring to the machine that they use for the stitch down process. The uppers are made from CF Stead Kudu Suede. CF Stead is not only world renowned for their tannages overall, but especially for their suedes, which are incredibly soft, malleable, just a perfectly even and smooth nap, while also producing incredibly strong fibers to keep it nice and durable. This hide is a deep chocolatey brown, and I love that they've also finished the edges of the outsole brown as well. I think that was a really nice choice. The uppers are listed as leather lined on the website, but just to make sure that I point out, that's for the Janus calf suede models. Mine are definitely a full grain, which is kind of what sent me down the rabbit hole on the CF Stead website, looking at the kudu suede, and was able to confirm on the CF Stead website their kudu suede is indeed full grain, which I suspected just, by looking at the pair that I have here. So being full grain, that would actually make this a rough out. Just has a really short and smooth nap like a suede typically would, but suede would be a split grain, unlike these, which are full grain. But no matter what they're calling it, you've got that really soft, short, nappy texture and the toughness of a full grain kudu hide. The footbed is a natural leather insole with a cushioned leather heel pad. Super comfortable underfoot. We'll get more comfortable with wear as my foot kind of imprints into those layers. The heel counter is internal. Wasn't able to see what the material on that is, but it's nicely shaped, hugs my heel really nicely. As mentioned, the natural crepe sole is super comfortable underfoot. I really like the traction of a crepe outsole. Price-wise, if you've heard of Crown Northampton before, you know it's going to ring in a bit higher than some other brands. But given their history, the production methods, being made in England, all the natural components, and then especially just the high quality components from all the renowned tanneries around the world, doesn't make it surprising that these are 525 Canadian. So again, on the higher side, but to be expected. In terms of fit, I'm a 9E verging on double E Brannock size, and my experience with UK sizing, I've always found that an 8.5 UK wide works best for me. I know a lot of the time you'll see go down a full size, but that's never really worked out well for me. And it worked out perfectly in this instance just to go down that half size for my Brannock. And that's another great thing about a company with such a long history. They have sizing all the way up to 13.5 UK with multiple widths available, including wide widths for me. So those are the Crown Northampton Woodford desert boots in brown kudu suede from CF Stead. Definitely a classic look, but on foot you can really feel the comfort and the quality that Crown Northampton is known for. I did put a link in the description if you're looking for more info, but you can also feel free to leave any questions in the comments and I'll do my best to answer. All right, thank you so much for checking out the video.